All right, if you're a homeowner, you're anything like me, then you probably only know about this when it comes to your roof, the shingle that's going to go on top of it. But I'm here with the professor himself. This is TJ with Shamrock Roofing, the expert who's going to help us understand what goes into a shamrock roof. Is that right?
That's right.
All right, so first question for you, brother.
Yeah.
For an average person like myself, or just the average homeowner, and this is all they're going to see right here, correct?
That's all anybody ever sees, right?
Yeah.
You buy a house, the roof's already on it. You get a roof replacement, you come home the next day, that's what's on it.
So help me understand the difference between a shamrock roof and maybe perhaps something that is not shamrock quality. Where does it start?
Starts from the very beginning. It's how we tear off and it's how we install. It's what we do throughout the entire process. When we tear your roof down, we go all the way down to the decking. This allows us to know if the decking is in good quality. Because what we don't want to do is put a roofing system back on if the decking is in bad shape. Our crews inspect the boards and they let us know if and how many boards need to be replaced. Once we assess that and we get this going, then we start the actual install. So at the very bottom, this is what we call ice and water shield. All right, this is a protective barrier to prevent ice damming. We install this on all the eaves and then up the valleys and around any penetrations on the roof.
So what you're really telling me here is because I'm going to have rain, water that's going to come and go right here, it's going to expand the shingle. If you didn't have this ice and water shield underneath, that's where you start to get the penetration into the wood and the rot that people have.
Yes. So after we installed the ice and water, we finished drying in the roof with what we call synthetic felt. This synthetic felt is woven multiple ways, and it's not meant to tear or not tear as easily. Once it's completely dried in, then we install gutter apron.
That's again to protect that bottom right there so that ice and that water is just going to flow off. Right?
Yep. So as the water comes down, it's going to drip down and it's going to hit this gutter apron and it's going to fall into the gutter, and then obviously wherever the downspout is, natural flow of the water is going to go and leave the downspout away from your house. So once we're fully dried in and we install the metal, just so your gutter apron and your drip edge on the side, we're going to install a starter strip, and this has a mastic seal on it to allow the shingle to adhere to the starter strip.
Love it.
Okay, and we're going to run the valleys all the way up, and then we're going to start with your shingle course. So once we get all the way up the roof, we're going to finish it with what we call hip and ridge shingles. Same shingles are installed on the hip and the ridge, and what we do is we start from the outside and work our way in, or if on the hip, we start at the bottom and work our way up. We want to make sure that the homeowner is protected for the longevity, right? We don't want to install a roof that is going to fail them 5 years down the road. I mean, nobody wants to spend, tens of thousands of dollars on a brand new roof and then come to find out 5 years down the road, they have to replace it. When Shamrock steps on the property, we want to leave the property better than when we found it.
Right.
They talk about, getting back to before the storm. We don't want to just get back to before the storm happened. We want to say, hey, your roof is 20 years old. We know that we're going to uncover some stuff. So when we do that, we want to make it go back to when it was originally built. We want to replace that wood rot. We want to fix it so that 20, 30 years down the road, you're not having the same issues.
Man, I appreciate you doing this, man.
You're welcome.
They call this guy the professor, everybody, and I can see why. You really take a lot of pride in this. So does Shamrock. So if you're a homeowner considering who you need to work with the people that can teach guys like me how to do this thing. I'm out here every day with roofing contractors, and these people really do it the right way. Thanks a lot, man.
You're welcome.
Thank you.